Boom. We are here. Click all these. What's up, everybody? I hear the audio. Play some Witcher 3. Gonna continue where we left off. Oh, nice little stretch right there. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I like it. It's a good game if you like. If you don't lose track. Once you lose track, it's a big game. So it's gonna. It's like losing track of the story in Skyrim. You know what I mean? Once you lose track of this game, it's not gonna be fun. So let's keep it going. I have my chat right next to me. I'm gonna take a nice little fucking keef rip right here. Start everything off, you know. Cheers to anyone watching this live in the future. Cheers. That definitely is a lot of THC. Holy hell. Put the keyboard up here. Let's get into it. How's everyone doing tonight?
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust.
Pretty sure that's an intro that... Yeah, I knew it. It's just an intro we have to keep watching. I'm like, because I do not remember any of that, so... Thank God I skipped it. I would have watched that all for nothing. Let's see. Okay, so we got game audio, everything's good.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Change the difficulty level at any point in the options menu. We might do that one night. Put it on like super hard, and like every time I die or something, I have to take a shot. It'd be interesting. Something along the lines of that, you know? Yeah, shout out to anyone that's in here right now. Can't believe the game looks so good for like a 2015 game. And I really can't believe I never played this. All those years, like I knew what this game, I knew about this game, but I didn't know how big it was, how intense, how like, I thought it was just like a crappy other game that people like never played. And then I started looking at gameplay. I could fuck with this game.
I'll kill for some fun.
Find Tamara, the Baron's daughter, and okay.
Honor in the fatherland.
How's everything looking? What the fuck?
Long live Radovid! Out of the way!
Okay.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Oh. An armored guy.
Greetings! My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in't. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
Show me what you have in stock.
What do we want to go with in the future? Should we go with like light armor and stuff like that, or? Whoops. What is this? Whoops. Fuck, man. Yo. Temporary. Okay. So this is light armor. What do we have on us? Light armor. What's this shit now?
So long.
Is there a blacksmith? You know what I mean? Like the place you go and you stop by, you upgrade your weapon. Like you just click on the, like you sharpen your weapons and shit.
What can I get you, sir? Have everything from apples to Xander.
Paper, please. A bottle of ink.
Oh, where the fuck do I gotta go, bro?
Requisite the arm to support the war.
Oh shit, it's right here.
Live Radovid!
Just walks in.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek says, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait,
We've nothing more to talk about.
I don't want the background noise to be like doubling.
your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cropped out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave
Oh,
men.
didn't I kill those guys?
They'll help you.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire.
Once the heat of the fire has
I think I
set
killed
your
those
heart
guys.
aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
What the fuck? The whole Xbox is disconnected? Bruh. Only to me this happens. Only me. The whole internet cut? Oh, bro, the whole internet cut for real?